I didn't say it because I got emotional on Will Smith. If you saw my last video in which I talk about psychoanalyticals, okay, and how to control your sadness through psychoanalyticals, it's through isolation. Isolation helps you. You get your video games, you get your freedom, you play by yourself, you do things by yourself. You watch the people you hang around, you watch them carefully. Because lots of people, just because they hang around you, don't like you. But we're going to talk about other things. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. This video might be short because I've talked about Will Smith when he was on the red carpet. And I also talked about Snoop Dogg and shit with the beta males. Okay? You know, people still don't know the difference between the beta male and the alpha male. Okay? But it's okay. Again, I'll explain it real quick. There's only 3 forms of males. Actually, there's two. I see 2 of them. You know, 2 of everything. You know, even evil have his own good side. Okay. But philosophy is a big thing, but you got to think in dynamic ways, like myself, in order to understand how it works. So, Will Smith is a beta alpha. No man is an alpha. Not even Obama is an alpha. Remember that. You don't know what an alpha is. An alpha is the one who speaks his mind. He doesn't articulate his words for the cooing of the masses. If you do hear someone like Obama speaking and he's an alpha, he's manipulating. He's manipulating his own truth. You're not speaking directly to the people. You're speaking in a, cooing, okay, romanticizing. Romanticizing intellectual properties will get a lot of people to be drawn to you and to love you. Yes, yes. We should know this. But an alpha is like rare, a dime a dozen, okay? And these are the real teachers. These are the ones that can discipline you the correct way. So you can do things the correct way. But when I see Will, when I look in his eyes and I see him from a distance, no matter how you pause it, no matter what expression he's about to make, he's going through a lot of suffering. And I used to watch his show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I looked up to him as a role model, okay? Because I know about the Bill Cosby thing. You know, I told you, Bill Cosby likes to talk boldly like an alpha, and anybody who's like, Will has to be in the position of a beta. He has to be that way because he has a role to portray, and he's definitely not gay because I saw him about to smack a gay person, tried to kiss him a couple times. Okay. But he's still a young child because to swing with a woman is stupid. I didn't know what the term swinging was. I thought it was like just you're only allowed to sleep with certain people and shit like that as a man, okay? But no, that's polygyny, okay? I used to get those 2 terms mixed up. But swinging means you can go anywhere and fuck whatever you want, okay? Unacceptable. To an alpha, that's unacceptable. Now, you're not gonna. This is how it works with me. I'm like, I can sleep with women, but you can't sleep with no men. Okay, so you are supposed to go out there and find me other women to sleep with. That's an alpha. Okay, right? Okay, that is the true definition of alpha. I told my wife many times when I was in Ethiopia, I said, well, let me get your sister. Okay, we can, because there's no such thing as a woman using her box. Okay, her coochie box, because the coochie box can contain more bacteria than the dick entering multiple pussies, because the dick can be washed off. That's the skin, right? Unless it gets infected with STD, that's another subject, okay, right? Because I know some females will be like, oh, my gynecologist. No, gynecologists are not as smart as you think they are. Gynecologists will lie to your ass when you go to the doctor. Okay, just as many people, when they go to their fucking therapist, they always lie. Okay, they can tell everything to their father. They'll tell everything to their lovers, but they will never tell them. Nobody tells 100% truth to no motherfucking therapist. But I digress here. So, the moral I'm saying is that, swinging is nasty. A female will get more dick than you can get more pussy, right? So I'm like, when did it come to you sitting in front of a table with your manly woman, okay, who has an urge for sexual drive, because that is what has to be stomped out, okay? All her energy is supposed to be focused on him. That's a queen, okay? Doesn't matter. Now, I know a lot of females may not like what I'm saying, okay? But if I allow my woman to say, okay, go ahead and out there and fuck, and then I proceed to want to continuously fuck her, that's nasty. That's completely nasty. But it's not as nasty as the other way. Okay, let me explain that. Okay, because some female was like, well, what about a man sticking his dick in another female's pussy? Isn't his juices? No, the juices are gone. Even under the foreskin, he cleans thoroughly. But it shouldn't matter because you should be nasty enough to be with that man anyway, right? There's plenty of women who actually go out there and do polyandry. Now, what you got to say about that, bitch? So I'm like, so you already know you got one dick, right? And what's more nastier? A woman's coochie box or the foreskin of a man's penis? That's what you're getting it down to now you're getting down to the gritty shit right here. The man's penis can be washed. Okay? But a woman's coochie can't be washed all the way through. You can't. You could stick a douche in there, but that messes up your pH balance. Whole lot of bad shit that can happen to a woman's coochie. Her pussy, okay? When you sticking things up in there. The only thing you're supposed to sticking up there is basically on the outside. Now, you understand what I'm saying? If that man's not clean, you chose to sleep with that man. So it's all on who you choose as a mate. You have to know if that man has foundation, and most women don't choose men on foundation, motherfucker. Hoes and dudettes and negroettes, God knows this is a fact. Most men look at women for beauty, okay? And most women look at men for money. Money overrides beauty. So, since we got that out of the way, men are not as shallow as women. Duh. They may look at something, they only look at one thing, and that's beauty. Okay, the second thing after the beauty is the pussy, okay? But women are more shallow. They don't look at, okay, how big the dick is and all that stuff. They look at money. These days, women, especially westernized women, oh my God. But anyway, I feel bad for Will. And if I can't allow a woman I can't sleep with a woman who already slept with someone, okay? So that's kind of nasty. The coochie box like that. No, I can't do that. She got to pay up. I could use a strap on because that's a mental psychosis type thing. And most men don't have that capability to think in that type of way. They're fiending. There's more men who try for it. That's why they call the value of pussy goes up because of these simps out there. And there's nothing most men can do about it. Especially men like me. Okay? I can't do shit. Red pill and fucking make. I said, don't you know the nature of a woman? Okay, okay. I'm like, you're supposed to have multiple wives. Those women don't care for you. You gotta go to another country. I've said this. I'm teaching this right now on the internet. Go to another motherfucking country, underdeveloped countries. Don't go to developed countries. They know English halfway. You already halfway done. You think that's not the truth? Okay? I was told by a pimp that the more English she knows, the more she's gonna be a hoe. So I said, what? I said, I might as well do some research on going to another country, and I did. Okay, but I didn't get a chance to, because my voices got to me first. They were like, oh, get your goddamn passport. And then I got on there from there. And so other than that, that's all I wanted to say. I feel bad for Will. You can see it in his eyes, all of the pain and suffering he going through with Jada. Snoop Dogg did the same thing. They broke down in front of the red table. I'll be like, are you telling me to refrain from being outspoken? Are you telling me that? Are you telling me that when my child acts up, I'm supposed to keep getting smacked up on my head? Are you telling me to turn the other cheek each time? Are you reading your Bible? Your Bible is totally against swinging. Did you know that? But the Bible doesn't say anything bad about fucking polygyny. Doesn't say it. So I wish you could tell me a verse, okay? But I see a lot of verses with a lot of powerful men in there are having multiple wives, especially King Solomon the Great, the wisest of all, wiser than Jesus. Motherfucker, Solomon was wiser than Jesus. He controlled fucking demons. What the fuck? But anyway, I digress here. Again, I feel bad for Will, and I hope you guys can help him if you can. You can see in his eyes how much pain. She got him by his balls with her emotional swoosar. I'm like, I wish. See, I like Candace Owens. Oh my goodness, I just wonder if she shaved her now. I don't know. That's why I put it at the end, because she's a beautiful woman. I say, Jesus Christ, I would love to have a debate with her, but I know I would win each time because I'll be like using somatics and shit. I said, okay, what about let's. I understand that she don't want to talk about it. So let's talk about that. I'm gonna talk about Candice Owens in my next video here. My dreams to, I have dreams. Okay, she's just so beautiful, man. But I'm gonna talk about that in my next video. Okay. Okay. I feel for Will right now, and I also want to talk about Jim Carrey too. So Candice Owens is next. Jim Carrey is next. So I'll make 2 more videos. Call it a day. Okay. Stay tuned. Same bad time, same bad channel. Let's thank you for listening to your friendly newbie Schizologist, and you have a nice motherfucking day. So much to think, so much to talk about. Bye.